Yes, one of my favorite songs. Angie Stone. One of my favorites, man. This will get your feet moving. Shelley Winter Show. Man, it's so good to be back on air. So, Epstein. Imagine, if you will, a political party ignoring a story for years. The media ignoring a story for years. And then imagine, if you will, when that political party and the media realized 10, 12 years later that they can tie this evil, bad, all these words, pedophile, disgusting human being. This is all what they say. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying it's all of a sudden, right? And they could tie it to Donald Trump. And now all of a sudden they're supposed to make us believe that in 2025, after charging this man with rape, after going after his family, after raiding his home, after saying that he overinflated the value of his home, 34 fell, all of this took a shot at the man. They now have evidence, and I'm doing air quotes, that he did something wrong with teenage girls. And they use the word pedophile, but when technically pedophile is for girls below 10 years old, prepubescent women, girls and boys. That's pedophiles. That's what pedophiles are attracted to. Right? But they want to tie this all up in this sordid orgy, nastiness, debauchery, and it's all him. It's all him. He's the only one. This is what they want you to believe. For months and months and months. Release the files, you pedophile. Who's defending the pedophiles? I got all the texts. I tell you about my friends who I'm in a text thread with. I had to cancel and drop out of it because every single day they want to release the files. Well, the files have been released. And as I read through the files that I can get through, that I've seen, that people have sent me, not a meme. Actually, hey, Shelley, you seen this one? I realized several things, and I want to walk you through those several things right now. One, these people, all of them, the New York Times, Michael Wolff, Michael Wolff, the guy that's always on TV pushing some anti-Trump book, that guy, right? That guy. This dude actually told Jeffrey Epstein how to play both sides of the fence in dealing with Donald Trump when he was running for office in 2016. You can't make this up, my friends. But everyone is supposed to believe that Donald Trump is the only person involved. But the first thing I realized in these emails is that I'm not quite sure this is about girls and sex and debauchery and rich men and little girls. I don't know. I'm not sure it's all about that. I think it's about money laundering. I really do. This guy's not a financial advisor. Wes Moss is a financial advisor, and a damn good one as well. But you go and you call up Wes Moss and you say, hey, Wes, man, I've got a 401k or I've gotten a raise and I'd like you to manage my money or invest my money. And you send it to him. And that's what he does. And he does it very well. This guy wasn't that. This guy never made a trade. There's no evidence of a trade that Jeffrey Epstein ever made for someone. So don't listen to anybody that tells you he made a lot of money for people, because he didn't. He took a lot of money from people, and then what happened to it? That's the question, my friends. You see, by all accounts, this guy was very good at hiding money. So now the question becomes, are we being steered off to look at the girls. Oh, my God. Now, let me stop right there and say something. I am not minimizing these women as victims. I am not doing that at all. These women are victims. They are victims. We know that. And I'm not minimizing their pain. I'm not taking away sympathy for them. I'm merely telling you that there's something else here besides those women, those poor women that were mistreated. I'm telling you, follow the money. These people were involved in hiding tens and hundreds of millions of dollars. And that's why I didn't want these emails to come out. That's the first thing I noticed with these emails. The second thing that I noticed with these emails is that if you were to hire Wes Moss to be your financial advisor, you would talk to him as a peer or almost as an employee. There's no disrespect. If you hire a lawyer, my cousin Vincent is my cousin, but let's say I just hired a lawyer to be my lawyer. He's my employee, actually. I'm paying him to be my lawyer. I wouldn't talk to my lawyer as a boss. I wouldn't talk to if my financial advisor is handling my money, he's my peer, or at worst, if I'm one of those type people, he's my employee. These people in these emails are talking to Jeffrey Epstein like he's a boss, like he's running things. That yells and screams to me intelligence operation. Not from one country. Don't be anti-Semitic. No, it tells me it's an intelligence operation for everybody. Whoever can benefit from knowing this or about this person, they will pay. That's what it reeks of to me. And the third thing that jumps out at me, that right now, as I'm speaking to you at 7:43, and I believe it's only going to get worse, not for any particular person, for everybody involved. Stacey Plaskett. This woman is a delegate. She doesn't even cast a vote in Congress. She's a delegate for the U.S. Virgin Islands. Well, she did a lot of business. I say business, you call it what you will. But Jeffrey Epstein, I don't know anybody you're texting while they're at work, feeding questions while they're at work, unless there's some kind of financial arrangement or intimacy going on, allegedly. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm from New York City. I grew up in Harlem, New York. I see things that other people don't. Okay? It's interesting to me that throughout all of this media outcry, Democrat, Wushko, we need Trump, that the person so far that seemingly has the dirtiest hands is an African-American woman from the Virgin Islands who can't even cast a vote in Congress. That, to me, tells me that this runs way deep, and it's about the money. It's about the money. And if you follow the money, you'll see why all of these people are running so scared. We'll be right back. It's the Shelley Winter Show. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. But I will tell you this, my friends. Donald Trump ain't worried. Because he dragged you into this fight and made you scream for the evidence that points at you. Genius. We'll be right back.